Bring up our fifth comedian. He won the 2011 Tri-City Joke-Off. Let's have a nice round of applause for Adam Kessler.
How about another hand for Max, huh? All these comedians coming here donating their time. All the comedians tonight are working for free, so that's a great thing, except for me. I'm working for 8 of the cans of food that we get in. So, hopefully, I don't think that. I was driving here on the highway and I got passed by a Walmart semi truck. Has anybody ever been passed by a Walmart semi truck? I got passed by it, and on the side is their slogan. It's save money, live better. Right, that's their slogan. Has anybody here ever been to a Walmart? Does it look like anybody in there is saving their money or living better? What was it like before you wore a garbage sack as clothes? What was it like is better? I got a new slogan for you, Walmart. Bounce a check, get fat. There we go. This lady at my office, I work in an office during the day, a huge waste of my talent. And this lady, she goes, how do you spell condescending? And I said, it's C. Oh my God, this is so easy. O. I can't believe you don't know how to spell this. N. I stopped the joke there because I don't know how to spell condescending. How do you spell hypocrite? Over in, anybody here from Richland? Anybody here from Richland? Yeah? There's an office building in Richland over by a bank, and in the office building there's like 10 businesses, right? And it's one of those where anybody can get the business inside there as long as they rent one of the suites. Whatever. One of them's an attorney at law. And next one on the sign, because they have a sign with all the names, next one after the attorney at law is a psychic. That is a horrible attorney. Please do not go to that attorney, all right? That guy went to school for 8 years, passed the bar exam, he's down the hall from the gypsy. If you got a legal question, stop at her office. Just go in there, excuse me, I'm getting divorced, I wanted to know who's going to get the kids. I'm better off. How embarrassing is that for that attorney who studied all those long hours when he became an attorney, and now you call him and you go, how do I get to your office again? He goes, yeah, go to that building. I'm down the hall from Gypsy Woman over here. You'll hear the music. Like, he has to, and you know she's always over there asking him questions, so now he has to, like, be well-versed in gypsy law. Like, what happened? He has to learn how to speak Pikey and Farsi, you know, just... That's a crazy attorney. Don't go to him. You guys having a good time at this deal? Are the comedians worth 2 cans of food? Really? They set the bar pretty high. I was like, when they started advertising, I was like, really, 2 cans of food? I was like, really? I was like, if anybody comes to the show and only brings 2 cans of food, we should kick them out. Come on, 2 cans of food. Who are you feeding with 2 cans? Come on. I like that people brought whole boxes of top ramen. That's awesome. I was in the store one time and I looked down and I see this thing called Nissan ramen, which is imitation top ramen. Which means at some point somebody saw top ramen at 52 packs for a nickel and said, you know, we should make a generic version of this for poor people. Thanks. Well, when I was talking, I have to go fast because I don't know how much time we got left before the real show starts. But I talked about driving here on the highway. I was on the highway coming back from Spokane, and I hit I think it's called a rumble strip, where you're driving and you get a little tired or whatever, and that strip just kind of jolts you back to reality. You're just driving and then, oh, okay, you get back where you're supposed to be, right? And I was thinking, you know, life needs rumble strips. Like, just like you're about to make some horrible thing happen, and then you're just like, hey, 3-day weekend's coming up, I'm thinking Vegas. Okay, no. Whew, that was almost horrible. you know, my marriage isn't going so good, so I think we're going to try and have a baby and see if that fixes things. You know, I hear that Adam Kessler is doing comedy over at Joker's for the Funny for Food. Hey lady, what's your baby? I was thinking, when people get to hell, they're probably surprised by how many things there are in hand baskets. I was ready to get on the way home, I guess. I was on the internet the other day and I did a little bit of looking around. I saw this book called eBay for Dummies, and it was for sale on Craigslist. I guess I couldn't figure it out. I'll talk about men and women, since no comedians ever do that. All right? Let's go there. Yeah. Don't clap till you hear my awesome jokes about it. I think this is a kind of a universal thing, but I've learned this by listening to my wife. To a woman, I think a man's voice and a retarded person's voice are the exact same voice. Is that accurate? Hey, a woman, rather. Like, because if you ask a woman, hey, what if your husband or your boyfriend said they don't want to go to the store, how would they sound? I don't want to go to the store. Okay. No, let's go to the other one. Yeah. That's what they think of us, guys. That's what they think of us. So keep cheating on them. You know, they, what did I say? Being married, my wife and I were at home a lot and watch a lot of TV. Anybody here watch those crime shows on TV? CSI, NCIS, all that, yeah? We watch a lot of that crime shows, and I realized that at age 36, that I could not sit through one of those interrogations on the crime shows where they're like, where were you last Thursday? I'm like, I have no clue. You have like a receipt or a phone record or a video of me leaving some shady place. I don't know. Like, we could speed this up. It's almost time for my nap. You didn't bring a lot of people in here. I probably did, whatever it is that we're looking at. And a lot of those shows have female investigators. You guys think that's a real thing? Female FBI, all that? Clap it up if you guys think that's a real thing, that they let women do that. You guys think? Really? You guys think they let women do that? Because no woman I've ever met can find her keys when they're in her purse. We got them looking for clues at a murder scene? That ain't gonna work out. So here's a little tip. If you ever shoot somebody, hide the gun in her purse. Get away scot-free. And ladies, a little tip for you. I suggest that you clean your purse out every 2 to 3 months. Imagine how many cold cases you could solve. It'd be a hell of a joke if everybody knew what a cold case was. What else do I want to tell you guys about? I pumped gas in my car today. I know. And I pulled the nozzle out, and a few drips of the gasoline fall on my shoes. So now my shoes are worth $962. That's where that joke ends. I think it's time to throw some pies in our face, so I'm just going to try this new joke that I've never told in public before, and see if you guys are sick or well. Here's the joke. I worked at Pizza Hut for 8 years, and so I kind of know a lot about the way Pizza Hut is and pizzas are. And at Pizza Hut, they have a pizza called the Supreme Pizza. Okay? And they also have something called the Super Supreme Pizza. I recently was in Idaho, and they have a white Supreme Pizza over there. I know. It's white sauce, no black olives, and all white meat chicken. It's perfect. All right, you guys have a good night.